Well, as we know, the Pacific Northwest is no stranger to flooding, but there was one event that stands out for many of us.
Gosh, this is something I heard about even when I first moved here a decade ago. Well, tonight, KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart takes a look back at the historic February flood of 1996.
30 years ago, the area I stand today was under feet of floodwater.
You know, it is so etched in my memory, and anyone that went through that 96 flood who was living here at the time will never forget it. I have never seen anything like that.
Soaking rains atop Alera Valley and mountain snow made for the perfect storm.
That's the worst thing. Warm rain on top of big snowpack, it's going to turn to mush. We knew we had about 24 to 48 hours to get ready.
That rain started falling on February 5th of 1996. And Josh, I got to tell you, I've seen downpours, but this left a pit in my stomach when I saw this. It was coming down so hard and not stopping that it was almost yellow-brown in the air, and the river was running muddy.
And action needed to be taken to protect our communities.
Carol Hudson was her name, and she had ramped up the Emergency Operations Center and made all the contacts to get the commander and all the lead staff to understand that we were going to be in for a real ride.
By the 8th of February, the water was cresting almost to the top deck of the Hawthorne Bridge over here. And so obviously almost to the top of the seawall.
We were sure, as sure as we could be, that water was going to spill into downtown Portland.
The mayor at the time, Vera Katz, called on city workers and volunteers to come right down here, and hundreds of people showed up. I mean, guys with their tool chests and saws, and they put a plywood barrier covered with plastic and sandbags from the Hawthorne Bridge almost a mile down to the steel bridge to prevent any water from flooding into downtown.
Local merchants and volunteers all day have been placing sandbags in front of shops and restaurants as far up, as I said, as 3rd Avenue.
And there was one visual Jeff couldn't forget.
A dock broke off, a restaurant dock and terrace in Lake Oswego. Well, the Willamette flows north, and so I said on the air, within the next 15 minutes, we should see that dock floating in downtown Portland. And sure enough, it came roaring through town intact like a giant raft.
I never imagined this. This is wild.
It lasted for about 5 to 7 days before the river started to slowly recede. But then you have the cleanup side of it. Mud thick in people's homes, their basements.
This flood acted as a lesson in how to prepare for a modern-day disaster.
Flooding is the most common form of natural disaster. With climate change, we are having more rain on snow events, and that's our greatest risk. So we are approaching our improvements to address those issues. It is more likely to happen in the coming years, and that's why we're really making the improvements to our levee system to make sure that our region remains safe. And behind our levees, there are more than 8,000 people that live there. There's also 60,000 people that have jobs there at 2,500 businesses. So it is a economic engine for our whole region.
30 years later, and the Pacific Northwest still remembers this historic flood vividly. Now is the time to prepare for another historic natural disaster that may be heading our way. It's not a matter of if, but a matter of when. Reporting for KOIN 6 News, I'm Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart.
I remember that well. And you can catch Josh's full hour-long special streaming on the KOIN Plus app tonight and again on our YouTube channel.